Yeah, since my fucking anger fucking decided to fucking actually make me fucking end the fucking video fucking prematurely, as it usually does. And then I think of something else I fucking wanted to say because fucking, you know, I was just getting fucking very angry. They're not calm fucking enough to fucking maintain my fucking composure. So, no, just to clarify for fucking people as to fucking why Martin has absolutely no fucking respect for the fucking fantasy fucking genre, I will add this. Name me fucking one fantasy fucking book or fantasy genre fucking computer game where mages can't shoot fire out of their fucking hands. Name me fucking one fantasy fucking genre book or fantasy fucking genre film or computer fucking game where a dragon can get fucking burnt by its own element. No, you tend to try and fucking burn a fucking dragon in a fucking fantasy genre, book, film, or get a computer game. You tend to heal it, not kill it. So why is it that Martin can get a fucking way with breaking these fundamental fucking laws that everybody else follows, that when they're making a fantasy genre, well, book, game, or film? Why is Martin is the only fucking person in existence exempt from following those laws just because he's written a good political drama? So why is everybody justified for fucking calling fucking me all the names under the fucking sun just for pointing this out? Fantasy is not supposed to fucking make sense. Fantasies are always full of bullshit. It's a fantasy. It's not fucking meant to be fucking anything other than a fantasy. Fantasies don't tend to come fucking true because they're usually full of bullshit. That's why they're fantasies. You're not most supposed to make a fantasy make fucking sense. You're just supposed to fucking actually, you know, lose your fucking self in this fictional fucking world. Like it or not, people, Martin has not written a fantasy, he has written a political drama, and it should not be fucking treated like it's a fantasy fucking novel. Because it's the only fantasy fucking novel that I've ever fucking, read, watched, fucking whatever. Only fantasy novel fucking I've ever fucking seen that does not follow the fucking fantasy fucking laws. Whereas every fucking game, film, TV series, book that I've ever read, watched, or played have all followed the fucking same fucking fantasy fucking laws that everyone else does. Fire doesn't kill fire, water doesn't kill water, earth doesn't kill earth, wind doesn't kill wind. You use the fucking element the same element on a fucking creature who's the embodiment of it, and you heal it. You don't kill it. Saying like it or fucking not, fucking people. If all the fucking lore behind the Valerians is the way of fucking things, the Valerians share dragon fucking blood. That's how they can form connections, because when they were fucking created, you know, they were fucking created by these ancient people who created them using dragon blood. Well, like it or fucking not fucking people, if they were fucking created fucking in part fucking by all that, they would also fucking share the fundamental fucking things. So the fucking, you know, the thing that happened with fucking Daenerys in a real fantasy fucking novel, where when she hatched the dragon fucking egg, she didn't get burnt by the fire. That would be a fucking natural fucking immunity for the fucking Valerians in a real fantasy novel, where they get immune, where they are immune to fire because they're part dragon. They'd just be a lot easier to fucking kill because they're more mortal than the embodiment of a fire spirit. So next time you fucking want to fucking listen to Martin fucking justify how shit his fantasy fucking novel fucking is with, oh, I love Tolkien's book, but they're not real. His characters aren't real. I like my characters to be more real. It's a fantasy. They're not supposed to be real. It's supposed to be a fantasy, a person that we dream of existing that's probably never gonna fucking exist. Where paragons of fucking good and ultimate evil can exist without anybody fucking hating fucking the fact that they fucking exist because it's a fantasy. Anything is possible in a fantasy, even if it doesn't make sense, because it's a fantasy, you can get away with it. Not in George R.R. Martin's mind, mind you. Fucking George R.R. Martin's fucking mind is, I'm the only fantasy fucking novel that doesn't have to obey these laws. Yeah, you're right. It's a fucking fantasy. You can't even fucking respect fucking how the elements work. You want to make it more realistic, but you don't want to fucking respect realistic laws. Like, when a forest fire fucking starts, you don't put it out by starting another fire. These are the only things realistic about magic in a fantasy fucking genre. Everything fucking else is a fantasy. So, yes, fantasy mages can shoot fire out of their fucking hands. He wanted to write a fucking, fantasy fucking genre based on reality. Well, you may as well have fucking just tried to fucking do what Tolkien fucking actually achieved in doing. And writing a mythology. Because if you're a fan of fucking Tolkien, you would know these things. Because you'd actually spend the fucking time to fucking actually learn about them. So much for fucking George R. R. Martin being a fucking Tolkien fan. Or he'd acknowledge that he's got no fucking place trying to write a fantasy fucking novel and should stick with, well, political fiction. So elaborate on the, like fucking Tolkien succeeded in writing a mythology book. That's what the Lord of the Rings are. For people who are fans of fucking Tolkien's fucking Lord of the fucking Rings, you'll know there's fucking multiple versions of The Hobbit. 2 different versions of the fucking Hobbit with little changes. The original one that was released in 1937, fucking when he fucking originally published The Hobbit, where he wrote in it fucking, you know, that Gollum and Bilbo, when Bilbo got the fucking ring, that they fucking ended their meeting on amicable terms. Wouldn't say they ended as friends, but it was a very, you know, it was a very nice encounter. That got changed in a later publication, 14 fucking years fucking later, in 1941, when The Lord of the Rings was ready to be released. That got changed. But it didn't just get fucking changed. It got fucking changed for the purpose fucking of the Red Book. The Red Book, the way your fucking Tolkien writes the fucking Lord of the Rings is it's actually being written by the perspective of Bilbo, Frodo, Sam, and all the fucking characters that fucking took part. They're actually writing a history book. And all of these fucking different little changes he's made to Lord of the fucking Rings over the fucking years to connect him making the changes in real life, he wrote fucking Lord of the fucking Rings, the whole fucking series, like it was being fucking written for history. And history gets written and rewritten by everybody that fucking, you know, adding their own perspective to it. Which is why, well, Lord of the Rings is just fucking written by a genius. So if you read the original publication of fucking 1937's The Hobbit, you read about the fucking lie that he fucking told the dwarves of how he got the One Ring. And then you fucking read fucking, the Lord of the fucking Rings, fucking, Fellowship of the fucking Ring. Frodo's there fucking telling you, oh, he lied to them. He fucking lied to them. He told me the fucking truth. Wrote it fucking there. Wrote it fucking down in the big red book. The history fucking book that's gonna go throughout the fucking ages of fucking Middle-earth telling everyone the story of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. So you got the original fucking version. That was a complete fucking lie because fucking Bilbo lied to everybody on how he got the fucking One Ring. And then you got the fucking truth of what actually fucking happened. Which just fucking adds to the whole corruption fucking that that the One Ring fucking does to fucking everyone. Emphasizing just how corrupt this ring is and what it makes people fucking do. to shield itself, keep itself fucking hidden, and fucking try to get back to its master. But clearly, Martin's got no fucking respect for the true genius of fucking Tolkien. Let alone the fucking respect for the fucking fantasy fucking genre that he is king of. He wanted to be king of fucking something, he should have stuck to politics. He's good at writing political dramas. Could have gotten a fucking way with it by writing a fiction novel. Didn't have to be a fantasy fucking novel. He has no respect for its laws. And fucking people fucking turning around and making excuses to say he's the only fucking one that can get away with breaking the laws of the fantasy fucking world. But you want people to listen to you. Why would people listen to you? You've got no fucking respect for their way of life. Fantasies aren't supposed to make sense because they're fantasies. The only thing about them that makes sense is the underlining fucking principles. Everything else is supposed to be bullshit because it's a fantasy. So just because it may be possible for somebody to be born with pointy fucking ears like an elf, doesn't fucking mean that the only reason that elf's got pointy ears so that you fucking can immerse yourself in the fact that this is a fantasy fucking world. The fact that the elf can shoot fire out of its fucking hands may be bullshit in the real fucking world. But those pointy ears are fucking only fucking there for you to accept that bullshit because it's a fantasy. It's not meant to be real. It's the thing that I do not like about fucking people that fucking defend George R.R. Martin every single fucking time I fucking point this out to them. You're basically fucking calling. You're not fucking just fucking calling me a cunt. You're fucking calling the entire fantasy genre a cunt. You're turning around and calling Lord of the Rings complete shit. You're turning around and calling Chronicles of Narnia complete fucking shit. You're turning around and fucking calling fucking every single fantasy fucking book in existence shit. You're calling Final Fantasy shit. You're calling fucking Dragon Age Origins fucking shit. Star Wars shit. Return of the fucking Jedi. Fucking, you know, all of it. You're calling them all shit. Because every single one of these follows these laws. So if you're fucking gonna take the fucking attitude of defending fucking Martin for not obeying the fantasy genre fucking laws, you've got no right to turn around and say that you love any fantasy fucking genre, book, TV series, film, computer game, because you've basically called them all shit because you're defending Martin and his lack of respect for the fantasy genre.